Okay, so my most commented on and most watched video is my video on how low stomach acid could be contributing to a lot of your digestive disturbances. And there's been a lot of questions on, could this be the root cause of why I'm having IBS, why I'm having chronic gas and bloating? And what I want to tell you today is it's a very common symptom that I'm seeing with a lot of my patients. And as I said, there's about 80% of you who have low stomach acid, despite the fact that you have GERD or acid reflux or things like that. So what we're going to talk about today is how you can further test to see if stomach acid is in fact low without doing any invasive testing, and of course the reasons why the stomach acid becomes low. I'm Dr. Andrea Maxim, the creator of the Maxim movement, where my goal is to maximize on your digestive health using foundational principles to help get you there. And those foundational principles include removing the triggers. So we need to make sure that there's no underlying infections happening like parasites or yeast. And I know that sounds gross, but I'd say about 70% of the patients that I see in my office have an underlying infection that needs to be addressed first. The next thing that we have to make sure that isn't present is food sensitivities. And the most common ones I see in practice is cow dairy, eggs, and gluten. And what I encourage you to start doing is minimize or remove those food sensitivities altogether and see if the digestion starts falling back into place. Because again, unless we remove the triggers to disease, we will never get back on track and we will never achieve optimal health. And that's really what we want to do. But when it comes to the stomach acid specifically, let's discuss why the stomach acid can become low. And the reason why it gets low usually is because it's a very energy costly process for the body to achieve. So neutral pH is about a pH of 7. And in order for it to go down to stomach acid pH, which is about 0.8, it goes down on a logarithmic scale. So from a pH of 7 to 6 is a factor of 10. From 6 to 5 is a factor of 10. So from 7 to 5 is a factor of 100, and so on and so forth. So you're looking at about 10 million units of energy to create one molecule of stomach acid. And if your body is dealing with stress, if you're not sleeping well, if you're being exposed to infections, if you have food sensitivities present, heavy metals present, then the last thing your body's going to do is make stomach acid. So if you want to see if your stomach acid is low, here's a few things that you can do. One is I do a zinc tally challenge in my office, which takes about 10 seconds. And the zinc tally solution is simply zinc, which is a direct indication for how low your zinc is, but usually if your zinc is low, your mineral status is also going to be low, meaning usually your stomach acid is low. The other product that I like to use is what I call a betaine HCl challenge. So this product is the product that I personally use just because I'm the most comfortable with it. And what we do is we give you these betaine HCl capsules. So it's hydrochloric acid capsules, as you can see on the label. Oops. And we do one capsule after a meal each day. So each day we're also going to increase by 2 after a meal, then 3 after a meal, to a maximum of 6. And you certainly don't want to be going above 6, because what will happen is we'll start actually giving your body too much stomach acid too quickly, and it can start causing inflammation. And we don't want to be disrupting your body any more than it already is. So tomorrow you would have 1 capsule after every meal, the next day 2 capsules after a meal, and so on and so forth. And what we're hoping to achieve is this very gentle warming sensation. And what that warming sensation means is we've achieved your tolerance level for this stomach acid, or the HCl, if you will. And what that means is your max dose would be, let's say, 5 capsules, because that's where the warming sensation happened. What you then do is you reduce that by 1 capsule after every meal, and that becomes your maintenance dosage. And slowly but surely you'll find a few weeks later 4 capsules becomes too much because you get that warming sensation. And then eventually 3 capsules will, and 2 capsules will. So what we're doing is we're slowly titrating you up to figure out where your tolerance is, and then slowly but surely taking you off the capsules, meaning that your body is starting to produce stomach acid all on its own. If for some reason you achieve 6 capsules without having any digestive upset, please do not go further. That's just the max that I feel comfortable with, and you'll just maintain that for a few weeks until finally that warming sensation happens. So this is something that you can try at home by going to the health food store and picking up a bottle of betaine HCl capsules. What I will say is I can't guarantee what the tolerance dosage will be on any other product other than the Thorne product. So I can't tell you where that upper limit's going to be. So please use your discretion. And of course, if you want medical guidance, please find a naturopathic doctor in your area. Or you can always contact me. Again, I am Dr. Andrea Maxim, naturopathic doctor, and the creator of the Maxim movement, where we are trying to maximize on your digestive health in order to provide you with optimal health in the long run. Any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. The link to that previous video that I mentioned is coming up. And then, of course, if you want to receive these free videos, every week I try to post one, please subscribe to my channel and become an avid member. Please send your comments as well. I love to get the dialogue. And as always, have a happy and healthy day.